contest is an intergender tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Little mixed tag action here. Here we go.
Introducing first, from Goodz Toy World in downtown New Bedford, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Teddy Goodz.
It was just
a tag team partner from Flavor Town, Little Mean Kathleen, LMK.
It was just a few weeks ago when Pedro jumped Teddy Goodz, brought him over to the timekeeper's table, put Teddy Good's hand, on that ring bell, took the ring hammer and smashed his hand. And you can see Teddy Good's hand is taped up here tonight. You can see him favoring that. But he challenged Pedro one-on-one. Pedro said, no way, not happening, but I'll bring Tina San Antonio with me, and we will have a mixed tag, and that is what we have here tonight. Teddy Goodz has been waiting for this one. He has wanted to get his hands, or as Pedro Donas put it, hands.
Their opponents, first from Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing 205 pounds, the shot caller, Pedro Donas.
Well, with a microphone in his hand, what does he have to say?
Hi, Teddy. How's it going? How's the hand, Teddy? Shut up, troll. Now, Teddy, I know what you're thinking. Why am I by myself? Where is Tina San Antonio? Do you think I was gonna bring a woman of that stature to a cesspool like Worcester?
What? What does that mean?
No, Teddy. Let me remind you that I am the shot caller. You came out here and you brought a monster. So I went out and I got a god queen.
What? Well, he called Little Mean Kathleen a monster. Oh, wow.
His tag team partner, currently residing in East Hampton, Massachusetts, the God Queen, Tell Me Exo.
And he said he wasn't bringing Tina San Antonio, so he went and got himself a God Queen, Tell Me Exo. You want to talk about a big-time tag team partner. Tell Me Exo will be in action at Pro Wrestling Grind tomorrow. But she is joining forces with Pedro Donas against Little Mean Kathleen and Teddy Goodz. This is a huge acquisition for Pedro Donas, quite frankly. The God Queen has arrived. And here we go. Pedro Donas has wanted a piece of Ted Goodz. Ted Goodz has wanted a bigger piece of Pedro Donas since smashing his hand off that bell. With that bell hammer, I might add. So here we go. Pedro Donas and Teddy Goodz gonna start things off. Here we go. Teddy Goodz, and you can see him favoring that left hand already. And there's the tag to Tell Me Exo. Pedro Donas, the shot caller, saying he calls the shots. And now LMK wants that tag. And Pedro Donas telling Teddy Goodz, I call the shots when I want and where I want. There's the tag to Kathleen. And the God Queen, Delmi Exo, now has to face down Little Mean Kathleen. And this crowd letting Delmi Exo know they don't care for her very much, especially when you associate yourself with someone like Pedro Dones. And especially against someone like Little Mean Kathleen and Ted Goodz. I mean, you couldn't find two more popular people here at Wrestling Open. And look at the arrogance here from Exo. Catches herself, runs into a back elbow. Kick to the midsection. There's a running boot from Kathleen. And a clothesline to follow. Goes into the corner. Gonna try that monkey flip, no. Delmi Exo reverses, and there is the forearm. As Exo a little rattled by Kathleen in the early going, and here's another rattling. Almost a full Fez press, more of a half Fez press. Now she comes into the corner, and there are those stomps. Showing off the guns is Little Mean Kathleen, and there's the Vader bomb. Only a count of two as Exo making her way back into the corner, and Pedro Dones getting the tag in. And what could this mean? Are we going to see a pose to Oh boy? He needs to turn around. And now we're finally going to see the confrontation between these two. Oh, and there is a shot to the back of the neck. Delmi Exo slapping Teddy Goodz on the back, causing him to turn around, and Dones struck, and he went after that hand again. That hand already taped up. We saw him in action against Percy Ryan last week, and Percy Ryan took it to that hand a little bit, so now Ted Goodz is in even more devastating way, stomping the hand and now biting it and taking that tape off. He rips that tape off, and the shot caller calling his shot for that hand. There's the tag to Exo. Little Mean Kathleen getting in there, and that is going to cause Teddy Goodz a lot more bad than it is good. As Exo and Dones now going to work on that hand. There's a drop kick, and that was so smart by Exo to put the hand behind the back and then hit the drop kick. And there's a right hand by Dones. Now draping that elbow. Dones going right after that hand once again. He's called his shot time and time again, whether it's the shoulder, the leg, the arm. He always is so arrogant and confident. Before his match, he will tell his opponent, this is the body part I'm going after. And to his credit, he's been good enough to be able to go in there and put people away, even though he calls his shot beforehand. As Exo and Dones going to work. Here's a cover. Originally scheduled to be Tina San Antonio, who knows where she is. Maybe it was a ruse all along. Maybe Pedro Dones had this plan the entire time. Either way, it seems to be working out really well.
5 minutes remain.
The plan seems to be going perfectly for these two, as the God Queen, Delmi Exo, 24 hours away from competing at Pro Wrestling Grind tomorrow in Western Massachusetts. You do not want to miss that show. If you have a chance to go see it, please do. Or you can see it here on IWTV. There's the right from Dones, as Teddy Goodz was so close to making that tag. We saw Dones mocking Teddy Goodz. He came out to his music a couple of weeks ago. just mocking Teddy Goodz. And you can see just how much pain Teddy Goodz is in as Doness, the shot caller, showing that when he calls his shot, he always hits that bullseye. There's the snapmare takeover. Oh, and look at this. Old-fashioned rowboat in a way. Exo makes the cover. Count of 2. Now Exo, the God Queen, coming in here. Into the fireman's carry. Rolls right through with it. So impressive from Exo. Going to that second rope. Tries a Vader bomb herself, but misses. Landed on her knees, but clearly the knee pad's not enough as she lands hard on those knees. And can Teddy Goodz make the tag? He does. Here comes little mean Kathleen. Ducks that clothesline. Kathleen going to try to show off that strength. Unable to do so. Misdirection. Spinning head scissors by little mean Kathleen. Here she comes. She tried to go up and over. This time, Exo muscles her over. There's a right hand. Going to the top rope. High cross body. And can little mean Kathleen put Exo away and get a measure of revenge for Teddy Goodz? Here comes Doness. He kicked Kathleen in the side of the head. He kicked her in the side. Here comes Teddy Goodz. Teddy Goodz coming right after him. There we go with the cactus clothesline. Both are out on the floor. And Teddy Goodz and Pedro Doness out here brawling. Teddy Goodz has wanted this for weeks after what Doness did to him. They are down on the floor. Here's Kathleen. Small package. LMK and Teddy Goodz are your winners.
The time of the fall, 8 minutes, 25 seconds. Here are your winners, Teddy Goodz and little mean Kathleen, LMK.
And it looks like Pedro Doness' plan did not go the way he wanted to. LMK and Ted Goodz are your winners. Folks, it is main event time. It is the brawl everyone has been talking about. It is the submission match they are all talking about. Let's take a look